Hello. Next question is from Sandra. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm not saying last names on air because I know some of these go out on YouTube, and yeah, that's not cool. But that sounds very Dutch. Yeah, it may not be. I don't know. You can tell me. But yeah. Let's see. So thank you for all the thorough information and videos. Oh my gosh, you're welcome. Yeah, I hope you got something useful out of them. I have searched but can't find this answered already. So it's regarding the opening of community swimming pools. Yes, fine, and I know this is happening. I've read a highlight of an article that infers that COVID-19 is present in fecal samples. Oh, it is not just, yeah, it's beyond inferred. Fecal samples are the best place to pick up traces of COVID-19. Or rather, not COVID-19, SARS coronavirus 2. Oh my gosh, they got me doing it now. SARS coronavirus 2, the thing that causes COVID-19. There we go. And so, yeah, fecal samples are have the virus long after you can't detect it at the back of their nose anymore. And the back of the nose is a weird place to be sampling anyway. Where you want to sample is the down in the lungs or as close to that as possible. And fecal sample is really what you want to sample. It's, yeah, it grosses people out, I guess, but super effective. Yeah, so I don't know. We want to get through this thing, or do we want to be delicate? I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. This question is not delicate. um, COVID-19's in fecal samples. Yes, absolutely. Fecal matter may be found in community swimming pools. Sadly, but yeah, sure, yeah. Would it be possible to get infected with COVID-19 through a swimming pool this way? Unlikely. And the question goes on, or would chlorine kill it first? And Sandra says that fecal matter in a pool is a whole other subject in itself. Yeah, totally, totally. So other than like pools with a baby in it, and occasionally you see a chunk go floating by, yeah, which, yeah, super gross. And thank goodness for swim diapers, and super gross. Yeah, but whatever. Having kids is gross sometimes. Yeah. um, I don't think you. Yeah, we're not talking about large lumps or chunks. We're talking about dilute stuff, like can you detect bacteria and stuff like that, or the remains of them. So, two reasons why it's probably not a big deal. One is that I thought I might have seen one paper where they recovered a tiny bit of virus from a fecal sample, but all the other papers have not been able to actually recover the virus from a fecal sample. So it's pretty rare. The digestive enzymes, things like bile, just tear through the outside shell of the virus, and they make it totally non-infectious. So it's easy to detect pieces of virus in fecal samples, which is why it's a great thing, to sample. Well, yeah, fecal sampling enthusiast. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks, world. Yeah. um, but I don't think there's any danger there. It's just the little disassembled parts of the virus, and unless they are all assembled in perfect working order, it's not going to do anything. Yeah, I've probably made this analogy before. It's like a steering wheel from a car isn't going to hurt you. It's just going to sit there on the ground. It's when the steering wheel is attached to a fully working automobile that you have to use caution because it's dangerous. So yeah, the parts don't do anything on their own. They're just parts. So yeah. And then, as you say, chlorine kills it, as the hypochlorous acid in the chlorine pool stuff would kill it on contact. Let's see, I think in the lab we let that sit for something like 30 seconds or maybe a minute. And we're talking about stuff that's been in the pool for a while. So the idea is everybody's using the pool, not that everybody is going to the bathroom in the pool. So you got this sort of dilute fuzz of what's going to be inactivated bacteria, because the hypochlorous acid is super effective against those, and broken down virus. And so these are things that used to be something to worry about, but really aren't anymore. And yeah, chlorine, those chlorine little tablet things do a good job. So I think it's going to be all right. Yeah. The only worry there is that you would have a lot of close contact with other people, And so, depending on crowding, you may want to stay away, or just, take that into consideration, because people is where you're going to get this direct contact with people, and nobody's going to be wearing a mask in the swimming pool. That's not a real thing. It just makes it hard to breathe, and it makes swimming hard. So thank you very much. Thought-provoking question, and this has been Ask Dr. Ben.